Well, hello everyone, this is Peter Brown with the Electric Weather for the next 7 days. Here we are heading in towards the final full week of March. We are officially now in the spring season. Unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing much of that spring-like weather like we've been seeing in the Burlington area of the past couple of weeks or so. It looks like it's going to be turning back to about average for this time of the year and slightly cooler. A little bit wet out there, so hopefully that'll help the flowers and all the trees out there and help to continue with what we still have as a fairly significant drought here in the Burlington area. Now, starting our period on Friday, we should be seeing temperatures at this time of the year in the upper 40s to around 50. We're going to be a little bit cooler than that, I think. I think we're only going to be trying to get out of the lower to mid 40s with some rain out there. And as we get in towards the end of the period, getting in towards next Thursday, again, our temperatures as we get towards the end of March should be in the low 50s. And again, I think we're going to be much cooler than that. I think we're going to be ending out the week probably in the mid 40s, and we might have a real shot of some cold air as we get in towards next Friday. Now, hopefully that won't materialize for too long, but just keep that in mind. Now, of course, as we start heading through spring, we are going to, of course, notice now that we have more daylight than night, so that's some great news as we go ahead for these next few months. So as we go ahead, let's take a look at the Climate Prediction Center's calling for us in terms of temperatures and precipitation over the next 7 to 10 days. Looking at our temperature map, they are calling for us to have above average temperatures, or a chance at least of that. I'm not really seeing that right now. I think we're going to be struggling to get out of the 40s for most of this period or so. Definitely going to be much chillier, much more reminiscent of what March really is. Now, looking at our precipitation chances, they are calling for us to have a chance of above average precipitation. That I definitely think is going to be happening, but unfortunately, no warm rain out there like we had when we saw temperatures up near 70 a few days ago here in the Burlington area. It's going to be chilly rain, and we may actually have a couple of days where, dare I say it, we may see some snowflakes mixed in. Hopefully not, but still looks like that could be in the plans as we see some pretty chilly weather coming up. So as we go ahead, let's take a look at those 7 days of weather coming up. And again, not the prettiest forecast out there as we head into the first full week of spring. Again, those rainy conditions here to greet you as you start your weekend out on Friday. Temperatures pretty chilly, very raw out there, struggling to get out of the mid 40s. Then as we get into the weekend, the National Weather Service is calling for it to be a much warmer than what I've been seeing on the models. We're going to see some spotty showers still around on Saturday, and then the sun coming back out on Sunday, but those temperatures are going to be struggling to get away from the upper 40s to around 50, so definitely much more seasonable, but definitely going to be feeling a lot chillier out there than it has the past couple of weeks. And as we get back into the Monday time frame, going back to work, those spotty shower chances are going to be coming back into the picture. Again, temperatures staying seasonable on Tuesday, but then as we get in towards Wednesday, we're going to see that chance of scattered showers. And again, this might be the day where we may see a few wet snowflakes mixed in, and the temperatures are going to be pretty chilly. And then as we get into Thursday, we're going to see that sun come back out. Temperatures are going to be cool again in the upper 40s before we see a pretty strong cold front come through, which may knock us down to maybe around 40 as we start out into the next weekend. So just keep that in mind. Even though we are in spring, we can see some of these hiccups once in a while, but at least we're heading in the right direction. So everyone, get out there, enjoy the weather, and have a great week.